What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space. I'm back in Rimworld with a lot of clearing up to do after the mess of last episode, my word. First thing I want to do is put a door in this, like another entrance onto it, because one advantage of this setup is we can have like a little corridor for our hunters to come in from outside that'll also speed up moving all this stuff around as well. So let's put an auto door there, and then once this is built on we'll destruct that and give them a route in round that side, and hopefully that'll get done with a bit of priority as well. That'd be nice. Anyone I can inform to go and do that immediately, I wonder? Bristow, you can go and build that wall for me. Not cruelty. What about Grammar? Can you do it? No, you're not a constructor. I can never remember who our constructors are. I know Nerl is, but Nerl apparently is on her way to bed. Oh, go on then. Let's do the auto door before you go to bed. I want to get this side of things sorted out and cleaned up. And we've got to do something with the power, because down here is a mess, because the ship is hooked onto the turrets, but not onto the rest of the network, because that switch is off, so might as well be on for the time being. But really, we wanted to connect this downwards, not upwards, so let's do that now as well. We want that connected down there, and then we want to deconstruct that line, because in reality that's the turret power line and I hadn't noticed. That turret should be okay. The pirates want to besiege the colony, no less. Where are you? Right down there. I mean, we've got no end of ammo for our mortars, but we only have 2 at the moment. Oh no, we do have 3, but still, we're 1 down. We will commence the fire. Jan, you are going to bed. I'm not actually that tired though, so let's have you go and man a mortar. Let's need to fast forward it a little bit. Where are you guys going to set up? You got any idea? Down there, eh? Cool. Can't quite target on this stuff yet. Who's going to construct it? No one in particular. Oh, hang on. They have started on one. That's perfect. And let's get someone else to man the other one. Let's have a look. Who we got awake? Everyone is asleep. Oh yeah, and we lost Kimmy end of last episode, which I'm not that bothered by. Kimmy was the one that we were thinking about selling the whole way through and never really got the slave trader in order to do so. Benefactorist also going to bed. Not really tired, so let's get you to man a mortar and have this set on the same location. Seems like we've got some useful stuff we could pop. And final person, think so? Yeah, why not? This will be this one that we've not got manned, so let's get him with the barrage as well. Usual technique for dealing with these. Nothing special, we're just going to try and pop their ammunition by smashing them with mortar fire. And we've also got a trader to deal with, but we will do that in the morning, I think. Not wake another person up. Oh, we missed the exotic goods trader. We could have sold that new statue of ours. That's a shame. You guys going to fire? Yep, cool. Let's see if we get anywhere near landing some hits. Apparently, yes, we do. That's enough for them to want to come and attack us. Good stuff. Right, you guys can stop on there. Might as well go back to bed. Hopefully we can do this entire thing with the turrets, because they are now hooked on, I believe. There is a conduit under there, so these guys will be charging up, and then we will give them some pain when they come in, pretty much exclusively using the turrets, because I don't think anyone's even bothering to go out of bed at the moment, which is fine. Oh, hang on. Out of bed? Out of base, I think is what I intended to say as well. But no worries, hopefully you got the idea anyway. Limestra, you might as well go and sit in there and return fire a little. Let's just check the base as we go, make sure no one's going to do anything silly. These guys honestly don't stand a chance in hell. Nope. Cool, well, that was easy enough. Why can't all the sieges be like that? Why is it that I get absolutely mauled by squirrels and then a siege turns up and I'm nope, not scared of you. Right, you aren't looking very healthy at all, and you are incapable of all sorts of stuff. But you are pretty good. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. He's going to be pretty good at shooting, but that's just in reality. Ooh, hello. Silver. Yeah, in reality, that's just another mouth to feed and another pod to build on the ship when we get around to it. So many corpses everywhere. And they're all rotting. Wonderful. Do we allow corpses in here? Or do we want to cremate them? Allow buried corpses? How does that work? Seems a bit weird. I'm not sure I can do anything about rotting corpses other than maybe we can burn them up here. Cremate corpse. Yeah, I'm not sure if that... Animal corpses. Aha! Are these all boom rats or are they squirrels? They're all squirrels. The boom rats weren't so much of an issue. Gonna be pretty ugly for them. Are they... They don't seem to be too bothered by it though, so maybe I don't need to worry about that quite so much. Ah, right. Okay, let's get that bit there deconstructed so that we can get the door finished off. Let's have... Maku's actually had to go miles away in order to get the hair meat. That's not great. And structure, auto door. And some floor, I guess. Is this because we're out of wood? No, we're not out of wood. People are just too busy to really get a huge amount done at the moment, I guess. Busy doing the planting. We were going to go down here. Now is a prime opportunity to switch some more of these over to Zeri gum. We only had 2 of them on Zeri gum down here, and that may well not be enough given that our med's taking a battering of late. So yeah, let's have another 3 over to Zeri gum. And then, as was suggested... I think it was Sean this time. Someone suggested that this becomes a kitchen and secondary fridge, which I very much like the idea of. That works quite nicely in my books. I think this structure is also big enough that we could probably actually have a light in this one. They're not doing a great job of moving things into this stockpile though. Is the priority set right? Yep, the priority set nice and high. They are just busy with other things, I would imagine. Oh, and we've got a mess up at the front of the base. Let's sort all this out. You got any interesting gear? Armor vest, paw, and some... Nah, not really. What about you? Armor vest, awful. I am looking forward to that in Alpha 10 where we can not have to worry about that stuff. They'll just deal with it themselves, you know. Builds in here, we're going to need to cremate some more corpses. These guys, got anything on you that's worth nicking? Again, no, everything's too beaten up. Nope. Nope. Go cremate them. Not entirely sure why this stuff up here doesn't have power either. Is that... Oh, that's not a conduit wall. Okay, alright, we're going to have to, rather than break it down, let's run a wire along like that. It's cheap and tacky, but hey, if it works, it works. Null, what are you building? You are building that. Don't please. No, 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 not the wood floor either. Oh well, apparently the only way I'm going to get that done is if someone actually goes in there and builds the wood floor for me. Poor mood. Lemestra is really angry about something. Corpses, ugly environments. Oh, it's busy picking up this meat down here, which hasn't quite spoiled. Didn't go to the combat supplier, but why is... Oh yes, Fede is the one with the very high break threshold, isn't it? Yeah, the neurotic. And so we'll have a habit of doing this every now and then just because... I mean, look. It's not that bad, dude. It really isn't. You should be fine. I've also been reliably informed that hydroponics tables can be walked on, which is a shame, because I quite like these setups, and that would suggest that I should go and do it, like, more properly. Bristow is actually working on the conduit. Brilliant. Can someone finish it as well? Even the little bit just there. Prioritize cleaning blood of squirrel. Cannot prioritize actual building of thing. Resto. No, can't get at that. Apparently that little blueprint under there, the squirrel is in the way of. Someone finish it so the cooler turns on. And finish that door as well would be helpful too, but... Hey, there we go. Wunderbar. And then, again, there was a suggestion up here for a kind of overflow corn storage, basically. So any spare corn we have goes in this stockpile, which is going to be no rotten. Clear all. Right, all we're going to have in here is corn. Because that does seem to be building up in a way that other stuff isn't. So that's fine. And then, yeah, down here we're going to have like a mini fridge and a mini kitchen. Kind of tidy this area up a bit. So this is going to be too big to have as a single room, isn't it? Yep, I thought so. So maybe we have the problem with putting a fridge here is it's not going to have a route out for the air, which is slightly annoying, but I'm not sure that's necessarily the end of the world. Is that... Oh, it's just an open door. I thought that was missing for a second there. Wow, that would have been both weird and kind of frustrating. So yeah, we'll put like a little fridge at the back. 3x3, is that going to be big enough? That looks cool, and then we'll have that there, and then this is going to have the usual little corridor leading to it, so let's get rid of that. Let's... Actually, no, that's silly. Let's do it on the bottom end. It's exactly the same idea, but down here, simply because it brings it closer to where we're going to want to put some of this stuff, and then that's going to give us like a dining room there and a freezer there, and then no, that's not a good place for a door because that'll get in the way of the table. Don't want an extra door into the... This is the fridge area, obviously. Don't want spare doors into there because it'll screw up the way the cooling's set up. But maybe we could have a door into this corridor from there to make things a bit quicker, and a door there. So yeah, that's the kind of thinking. So freezer, door, air conditioner. So that's the cooler slot. Something along those lines. Are they done with the fridge now? Stockpile's going up. Temperature inside -3. Brilliant. So none of this stuff won't be spoiling. Awesome. Getting bits done finally. And that room up there is not completely useless. Right, these are... Yeah, we're just about using our power overnight, which is frustrating. We should be able to turn that off, disable the turrets, but without disabling anything else now. Yep. Good stuff. So yeah, we really need... They'll finish these solar panels soon enough. That will bring back our power problems, bring us back into the positive. Got a bit more silver down here, apparently. Nice, nice. Not going to complain about that. Also noticed that at some point we did stumble into some gold up here, but it was literally only a tiny little bit, which is a shame. But hey, in fact we found remarkably little in this exploration down here. Kind of surprised with how little we found other than steel, basically. Why is it as well that it only seems to want to go that far and I have to go and manually... Is that the map edge? Is that the idea? Probably. A few more of these. Yep, looks good, looks good. Didn't run out of power overnight that time, which means this is starting to function. Right, there was a thought. What do we have bionic-wise? We have a leg. We have a simple prosthetic leg. That's not so helpful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off Gramaray's hunting. I'm going to turn, believe it or not, I'm going to turn Hodor onto hunting. Hunter lacks weapon. Yes, he does. That'll be Hodor. Hodor should be getting a bit better. We're going to sort him out with some sort of beating weapon. What happened to your club, bro? What did you do with it? Have you really lost your club and now we don't have a replacement? That is poor. That is poor, sir. Oh, that scuppers this plan pretty swift then. I was going to send Hodor around to beat up all of the animals in base as a kind of semi-revenge, but apparently that's not happening because I no longer have a melee weapon for him. Where on earth did it end up, I wonder? I mean, it's not surprising. With all the hauling that's going on at the moment, I'm not massively surprised. I'm also not so keen on them using this as a cut-through into the base, because I bet you in here isn't maintaining temperature very well. I think it's because they're shifting so much stuff right now, which is fine. Cool, and we can also do down here, because the point of down here is this is going to be where all of our meals get stored. So it would kind of make things more efficient by having stuff like this, is the idea. Let's run a power conduit down there, and we're going to want another auto door here too, and another auto door here. We're going to want loads of floor in this entire place, except probably not under the cooler, that seems a bit unnecessary. And then we're going to want gold tables, don't think so. Make it out of something cool, sandstone, granite, I don't think it matters somehow. Let's just, how are we doing for wood? Yeah, let's just make it out of wood. Who cares? I seem to remember there being some alpha beavers we were supposed to be dealing with as well, but that also seems to have stopped being so much of an issue. So what's going to be a good layout for this? Just down the centre maybe? Couple of central placed tables? One there, one there. One there, one there. Round the edges? Down the bottom? I don't know. That looks reasonable. Whether it's any good, I have no idea, but that ought to do. That's plenty of eating space for this colony at least. We can always work on it again later, and then should be able to get away with a lamp in that corner and in that corner. And because this is going to be quite a small room, we can get away with a lamp in there. This is going to be a stockpile once it's done. As I said, it's only going to be for meals, finished meals. Keep this just for production. Stop people from going in and out of here quite so often. And then the chefs will just drop their stuff off down here when they're complete. We're going to get rid of this table here, sort out the cooking area, and introduce another crafting bench so we can make some weapons. And start using some of our rock and so on to make some weaponry while we're at it too. Let's also do a quick check around everyone's... Let's have a look. Cruelty, how are you doing? Thoughts? Right, health. Burn scar on the eye, that's not great. We should probably sort that out. Bionic eye's fine, no injuries, no injuries. Missing an ear. That's Hodor, yep, that's Hodor. No injuries, no injuries. Gunshot to the thumb, so weakened manipulation by a tiny amount. Or no injuries. Bite scars to the torso, does that really do anything? No, it doesn't, it has no effect. Cool. Bionic eyes, scratch scars, bionic legs, burn scar to the eye. I know we've been trying to sort that out for a while, but not had the bionic eye for that. It does look like we are fine as far as injuries are concerned. No one is rocking anything unpleasant, and Hodor even recovered from his unpleasant disease, whatever it was. Cool, look at them go, busy little beavers. Wunderbar. Not much in the way of butchering going on. It's not pause, so that's simply going to be that there's not enough meals, and so they're prioritising that instead. Which makes sense. Although it also means, I would imagine, that... Oh no, we are making the nice meals still. JP Miner's still trying to recruit Vassallo. No one left to burn. Base is a bit cleaner. There's a lot of rubbish around here to haul. Get rid of all that junk. All the squirrels are dealt with, so that is all good. More things to haul over here for some reason. What we could also do, just for lols, this actually makes a remarkably large amount of sense, is all these tunnels that we haven't found any ore in, can just be dumping stockpiles, surely. Are we going to go this far down? I don't believe it for a second. So yeah, let's this entire bit here, excuse me, can just be one big dumping stockpile. And as long as we remember to turn off corpses, because we don't want corpses in there, that should be good. Yeah, I think I approve of that as a plan, as an approach for the time being. Because we've definitely run out of room out here. This dumping zone is as big as it's going to be, and in fact I think I might strip a layer off it too and get them to haul, not mine, get them to haul that as well. This room, so up here they'll be in darkness basically if someone goes up there, so we could replace this if we wanted to. Could also get rid of the rubbish that's in there, not that it matters. Nice, stuff is getting done slowly. This place down here, not so much, and it quite clearly needs a lot of cleaning. Colonist needs treatment. Whoa! What happened to you, buddy? I mean, obviously you're now set on fire. Right leg and jaw burnt, but what caused that to happen, I wonder? Probably a boom rat. Boom rat or a lightning strike, but that's fine. Jan, what are you doing, fella? Waiting for yourself to go out. Okay. And are you going to go and get treatment? You are, but you're going to go and get treatment in the silly bed. I don't want you to go and get treatment down here. This is supposed to be a prisoner room. I'd like you to go and get treatment in one of the real beds, sir. Thank you all. Alright, just trying to think if there's anything else I particularly wanted to do today. Oh, good, a bit of rain to put the fire out, that'll help. Aha, what's this? Squirrel dead? No, that wasn't the cause. I was half expecting to find a... Oh, hello, Mako. Where have you been? Oh, you've been hauling the steel that was left down here. Fair enough. Armor vest, good. I think we might have that. No one else is nearby, so that's fine. Need grave? No, we don't. Don't you say that rubbish. Not much cleaning going on. Who should be cleaning? Repairing, mining. That's because Fede's busy mining a lot at the moment, isn't it? I'm sure of it. Which is kind of okay. How Mako has ended up so far down this list? Yeah, he's still cooking prioritised. So that's fine. No, that's okay. Might drop Fede down if we need to. See how things go. And these probably... Yeah, we don't have a bill set up on either of these at the moment. So that's why not much is going on there, which is, again, fine. Fire, poor mood. Hodor, when does Hodor not have a bad mood? Now would be a good time for it to be raining. Thank you. Because yeah, when it does that and they run out and put out the bit that's in the home zone but not anything else, is kind of annoying. Critical alert, fire! Have we found a melee weapon yet? There's definitely not one up there, and there's definitely not one in the gun rack. Although there is, apparently, an LMG. Right, that gives me a point. Let's go and check, gun-wise, what people have got. Cruelty... Cruelty has nothing, so... He's busy planting. Cruelty... There you go, dude. You can have Lemmy back. I know you've been wanting him. Right, next. Assault rifle. Mako, nothing. As we so rarely use him for actual shooting, let us give him one of these charge rifles. Cool. Fede with a limestone club. Is that really appropriate? Melee, shooting. Yeah, I guess so. He's got the passion for it. Bazdog. Sniper rifle, that's fine. Hodor, yeah, we know you don't have anything. Tigsa, fine. JP Minor, of course, has nothing. Looks like we are all fine. The only thing I might want to do is replace, say, Lemestra's charge rifle with this assault rifle, because I much prefer the assault rifles to the charge rifles, if I'm honest. And then that should get that bit sorted. This area down here, cool. This looks like it's getting sorted. In here, we need to... Nice. Stacked on top of each other and paused, so I can't see whether or not what temperature we're on. I mean, I can down here, I suppose, but... -4, -2, -3, something like that. Cool, and now we can go zone, stockpile. This is the meal stockpile. Priority, important. Clear all, and we only want meals. Meals and maybe meds. Meds kind of make sense, don't they? Might as well have those somewhere central too. So meals and meds go in there. And if we're setting this to critical, that should mean that it'll prefer to put them in there than up here, which is as we want it. So meals by default go down here. And people are throwing up. So someone, this has got to be the effect of Lemestre cooking again. 7 out of 20 versus 14 out of 20 for Mako. Yeah, we're just going to have to put up with it. People are throwing up everywhere. Hopefully some cleaning gets done. It's going to happen after the hauling. Unfortunately, that's just the way things are. Again, could do with this stuff cleaned down here as well. Is that in the home zone? I assume it's added home region automatically for me, but yep, it has. The other thing we could do down here, I think might be a good idea, is to haul the main corridor down so that they don't get quite so slowed down when, because you can see them each time they go down, to the point where they're actually doing a path around the side here to avoid the chunks. And it'll take them 2 seconds to drop the stuff into these corridors. That's better. I'm aware Hunter lacks a weapon. That's because we don't have a weapon yet. Right, meals are going where they should do. That's good. People are eating where they should do. That's good. That means we can gather spot. Active. Colonists will gather around this object. Nice, I didn't know you could do that. Whereas that, you definitely wanted to gather spot down there. And maybe you could... What am I thinking of? Decoration, plant pots. Yeah, you have a couple of plant pots down here. Like that, just to look good. Make everyone happy to be in there. Maybe we put a statue up in this corner at some point. Maybe we deconstruct this, this, and this to make it a bit more sensible. We put a square table at the bottom. Maybe no table. Maybe, yeah, there's too much space in here. Let's cancel these. Cancel these. Get rid of this entire row here. And I'm just going to decorate that half of the room so everyone's super duper pleased when they're gathering up. Cargo pods, anything interesting? Beer. You have beer at the moment? We are out of beer. Let's grab it. Nothing cheers people up like a bit of beer. Okay, so let's follow Fede, who is our cleaner, because I want some cleaning to be happening, but I have a feeling there's so much hauling and mining and so on to do. In fact, given we're exploratory mining, let's get him off the mining job. Repairing is fine. I do want someone to be sort of jumping onto that where possible, but now he should be prioritizing cleaning, except he's clearly going to go and haul for some reason. He's actually, no, he's actually just going to go and have a beer and then come all the way back. Really, bud? Was that worth it? Now where are you going? Does this need repair? Are you cleaning that corridor? I tell you what. Actually, I need it as a home zone just in case there's a fire, don't I? And now where's he going? Oh, let's have a look at the home zone down there. Yeah, this is, no. This is not an area that needs cleaning. It really isn't. And like, there's absolutely no reason for there to be a fire down there either, because there's nothing to start the fire. So that should be fully acceptable. And now Fede, who's gone back to bed already, having done 2 pieces of cleaning and drunk some beer, new area has been revealed. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You know, we've been waiting for that. Hello, my friend. The steam geyser, just like we wanted. That's cool. Right, so we can run a power conduit the whole way down, and that's pretty much power back to being sorted again for a while. Let us get that queued up immediately. I'm going to run this all the way down to, say, there, and then we'll obviously open this area up a bit so that we can build and fit our geo in there as well. In fact, why am I hanging around? How many squares did I need to make it fit nicely? What was that? 8. Cool, so an 8x8 circle, a square around this. We're going to need from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, from there, so should only be 9, and I think I've got that slightly wrong. 4, yeah. Whereas this side is only So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then there's an extra gap because we can't avoid that. No, that's fine. Can't be helped. We've been doing other things down there. Fede, you gonna wake up and clean the base for us? Come on, man. We need it. Where are you? There he is. Right. Consuming simple meal. That is fine. That I do not mind. Mako is really not making the meals quick enough. Yeah, there we go. Some cleaning is being done finally. Yeah, the meal making speed obviously has dropped thanks to this. What is Lemestra up to? Because Lemestra should have exactly the same priorities in that unless she's firefighting or something, she should be cooking. We're not full on either of the meal types. So what is Lemestra doing? Why? The priorities don't seem to be working quite like they should at the moment. Like, there's definitely cooking that needs doing. Both of those have builds. We have the resources for both of it, I think. You know, and if we don't, then you've got Butcher Creature on forever as well. And there's definitely... Oh, we got rotting corpses all over here. Why on earth would we have rotting corpses in this stockpile? Why did we miss that? Because there's no real... Allow rotten. It's off. Have they gone rotten while they were in there? Maybe that's the problem. That's a bit frustrating. They definitely shouldn't be in there. Allow rotten is most certainly off. But that means that for the moment at least we do not have the ingredients to do, which is a problem with our setup with having simple on one and fine on the other. So let's do this so that we got simple and fine on both. Do until we have... Sure, 85, that doesn't matter. And this one, same deal, cook fine meal, config, do until we have 60, sounds fine for that. I don't know the rough numbers now, but yeah, that explains a little bit because we haven't had the meat to make everything else work because these are for some reason rotting in our fridge. And even more annoying is that it doesn't look like they're going to be very keen on taking them out either, so I think I'm going to probably have to go into the settings and turn Squirrel Corpse off to encourage them to come in there and kick out all of the squirrel corpses. I think that's going to have to be necessary. Right, this is all done. That's fine. So we can... I'm not going to put seats there because it's going to slow them down as they're walking through the room. But what I can do is obviously decorate this with statues once we've got... Oh, wait, there we go. Limestone large sculpture superior. What do we say? Ah, yes, Cheetah. I can't remember. We couldn't work out who the hell Cheetah was, basically. There's one of the many ones where because of the renaming thing, we don't actually know what everyone was called to begin with. So let's have statue down in here. We're just going to make this area really, really nice area to be in. Plants and all that sort of stuff, just so that when they are in there, everyone is super happy. At the moment, it is not very beautiful because it needs cleaning more than anything else. Although, again, Fede should be on the case. I imagine. There we go. There we go. I imagine it does take a while to get around the base. Are we brewing beer at the moment? We are. So we have that on the go too. I don't believe... Right, let's just check. But I don't believe we've got anything on the stonecutter's table. No. Let us also... We can get rid of this now. None of this is... Let's do this the sensible way. No, let's not do it the sensible way. The reason we do it the other way is because that way we can be specific about what we deconstruct and not deconstruct the power underneath like we did last time. Yeah. Clever, you see. Cool, yeah. Get rid of that. If need be, put more cooking tables or something else up there, but generally this area should be an area they spend a lot less time in, and therefore it should matter a lot less that it's not very pretty. And down here, let's have a look. Beauty already is 2.2 and is only going to get better as the plants grow and so on. So that should be quite a nice building, nice room. Fede just throw up out there? Yes, he did. Okay, he threw up and then cleaned it up. I thought he was eating outside. I was like, why would you do that when there's a table next to you? It's not the most efficient setup, this, with how the fridge is, but so be it. It's working. Only because there's such a long way in between where they're cooking and where they're taking it. What is Lemestra doing there? Why are there potatoes and stuff being stored up here? Is this so full that... But it's got the dead, rotting corpses in it that you're supposed to be getting rid of that haven't actually been going away. Can we... No empty place configured to store it. Aha. Alright, well that explains everything. And of course, where can we put squirrel corpses to go and rot? Fill one of these tunnels up with squirrel corpses? Fill this room up? Yeah, let's do that. For no reason other than we're not going to go back in there, so it should be fine. And it's also a nice clear route. And then this is literally... This is the corpse place. So yeah, allow rotten corpses, animal corpses only, and this is obviously got to be a lower priority than the other one, so that preferred. That way they will definitely remove the stuff that's up here. Probably can turn squirrels back on. The chances are it was probably just that we had nowhere to put the stuff. Now we do, because they can go down there and rot quite happily just there. I have a little room full of desiccated corpses. I wonder if these ever disappear, or do they have to be outside to disappear? I wonder. Yeah, look, there they go. Coming already. Right, this should smooth things up a little bit. Although some of these might be from outside, but yeah. Get them out of the fridge! Yay, there we go. Fede cleaning up all the puke that's everywhere. Lemestra hopefully getting better at cooking. Attacking immediately, group of tribespeople. That is a lot of tribespeople. Alright, well that's a perfect place to end the episode as well. So, yeah, let's do it. How long are they going to be? Ooh, Yan. You going to be able to make it back in here in time? Anyone else lurking outside the base that's going to give me an unpleasant surprise? No. This is going to be more tight than I'd like. They're going to have a good look at Yan at least. Hopefully they won't catch him. He's not particularly slow or anything. And in the meanwhile, looks like it's probably better off if we do get people up. So, Fede, Baz, you guys are all appropriate. Let's have you guys up in the new area. We need 3 for the old area. So, Benefactress, sir, you can be one of the guys in there. Let's have Grammar and Nerl as the other 2. Cruelty, you've got to bring your LMG out for a few shots. Anyone else we want to wake up? Not sure we need to wake up Ondra with the melee. I mean, we've said this before and then felt like it was probably going to be a bit dodgy. So let's get everyone up and have Bristow with the sniper down here, providing some sort of crossfire sort of support. And Yan, sir, get yourself up here into the darkness. And let's have... Whoops. Let's have them turrets turned on. Now, quick! Quick enough that we're not going to get up there safely, I don't think. Not that we want to send Fede up there anyway. Fede is one of our melee peeps. In fact, Lemestra, yeah, get up here. Oh, interesting, they are actually trying to come in, so in future we could have like Fede up here as well, just as the bruiser to scare them off at the last minute. Bazdog is doing the thing I don't like them doing, which is shooting through each other. Ooh, that's bad. They're having more effect on our turrets than I would have expected. And I forgot to turn the ones on down the bottom, so these guys have got further than they should have done as well. That would have been a little bit of extra firepower, but still. That was, yeah, more damage than I was expecting them to do. Right, let's get everyone onto the normal. They should jump in and do the repairs immediately. Let's have a quick observe of the mess made. You see, this has changed how they behaved quite a bit. I might have to move this along so we have a wall that way along so they always go for these turrets. We're going to want to quickly lay out some more of these. These are evidently a bit close, so we'll sort out maybe a second line of those or something along those lines. People who are in shock. Optimist, iron-willed, psychically sensitive, incapable of social, high crafting. Probably worth capturing, yeah. And was there anyone else, or was that it for survivors? It does look like it might have been. Oh no, we got someone up here. Chemical fascination, iron-willed, lazy. No lazy people, please. See no oh, I forgot to check the health. Scratch scars. No, we're fine. We're fine. Cool. And then all sorts of stuff to go and collect. Anything missing? Nope. Looks all right. Well, that was, as we would expect, relatively easy. They are only tribesmen after all. But still, good that it's relatively easy. I'm always... Oh, we actually did miss one. There's one more person just here. A neurotic brawler. Again, I'm not that interested, honestly. What we should do is... Critical alert, poor mood. Yan is really angry about something. What is your problem? Urgently hungry because you're busy rescuing someone. Alright, let's stop you from doing that. Let's... Tincture is not... Yeah, but I don't want you to... There you go. Why can't... Oh, of course, yeah. Arrest Bren. Not that he really needs arresting, but yeah. Go and arrest him. Let's get him in there, set his priorities, and then we will call the episode there. We can do the rebuilding next time. So, yep. You're sorted. Prisoner, medicine, recruit, friendly chat. Prioritise treating him, and that should... Oh, and we've got... Oh, no, that's the one we haven't placed yet. Okay, I thought we'd already built another one. That would have been very speedy. Brilliant. Looking all right. Well then guys, for this episode, what did we get done? We finished off our solar, we fixed the fridge, we built a new kitchen with a second fridge, continued down here and found ourselves a new steam geyser. We found some silver. Didn't find much else down here other than deciding to put stockpiles in here, which I think that's a good plan. I think that should work. These things are already starting to break down in there as well, so that works nicely, and yeah. Survived alright, other than turret layout needs some work still. These are too close. Did not really get anything done on the ship today, other than we finished the core and one of the crypto sleep casters, I should say, but still. That's something done. Reasonably pleased with the episode, so yeah. As usual guys, if you did like it, please hit like, please hit share, really helps me out, and otherwise, I will catch you next time.